No, you're not doing it wrong. No, you're not broken. And no, you are not failing. Your body just doesn't feel safe enough yet to let go. And if your body doesn't feel safe, it's not gonna let you heal. Because healing doesn't happen when you try harder at it. It happens when your body believes, I'm safe now. I had just came back from studying yoga therapy in Canada, and for the first time, I was actually reconnecting with my body. I remember one night back in Canada, I actually ended up shaving my head. Not for aesthetics, but actually as a very terrifying act of self-stripping. I remember asking myself before I ended up shaving off that first strip of hair, could I love myself if there was nothing left to hide behind? And for a while, it did work. I started to feel again, breathe again, and see life in color again. But then COVID came. The borders were closing, so I decided it was time for me to move back in with my parents. It was like all the healing I had built back in Canada started to dissolve right in front of me. And that's when I realized if the outside world wasn't going to feel safe, I had to create safety in the places I knew I still had power. So I did the only thing I could do. I stopped trying to fix everything and started creating what I now call 1% safer moments. Maybe for you, that looks like sitting in your car with your eyes closed for 3 minutes, or putting your phone on silent mode and hiding under the covers, whispering, "We're okay now," with your hand over your heart, or maybe even just stirring your own little cup of tea every morning and letting that be a ritual. It doesn't have to look pretty or healed. It just needs to feel like it's yours. Because your nervous system doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs proof. Tiny, consistent proof that you're not abandoning it anymore. But there's something I didn't realize until way later. Even those 1% safer moments I was relying on, they didn't actually fully work until I started to fully understand what was still hijacking my healing behind the scenes. And that's exactly what I share in this next video. Because it's not enough to just create safety. You need to know what's been undoing it every time you try to grow. Once you see how stress wires your survival brain to keep you stuck, you'll understand why everything you've tried hasn't landed yet. So go watch that now, and I will meet you there. Sending you so much love, so much light, and so much belief in your own healing. You're not doing this alone.